And but anyway, if I were to do it all over again, I would willingly do it the same. Also, after my careful consideration, I decided to make this speech as my first task of being a Fulbrighter to promote peace and mutual understanding between individuals, institutions, and future leaders as all of you tonight. As I mentioned, I'm going to study about our environment in the past. Thus, I would like to bring environmental concerns closer to all of us. I believe that all of us have already knew about climate change. And I also believe that most of us don't really know how to deal with it, as it might seem too far from ourselves in terms of our daily activities, or this problem should be solved by other climate scientists, not us, not the normal people. Likewise, I've usually less concerned about what's happening outside the glass windows while working in the cool air-conditioned office. Until 29th of October 2016, I ran my first 70 kilometers ultra race in Hong Kong as my 26 years old birthday resolution. Imagine that I was running on the crest of the mountain during October. What the weather should be like during that time. If you Google, it would show you a range of 23 to 28 degrees Celsius, which was not the perfect temperature range for running, but not too hot. Though on that day, it was very, very hot. I was running along the trail while the temperature was reaching 36 degrees Celsius, which means it's about 5 or 6 degrees warmer than the average range. Then I started thinking about what would happen if the Earth is warmer to more degree, as many other climate scientists concerned. Not so long, it was like adding a fuel into a log file. After I watched Before the Flood, which is the documentary from National Geographic about climate change, it's one of the best of its kind. It's described about the threat of climate change occurring everywhere throughout the world, and talked about many alternative actions that we can do in terms to prevent the disruption for our planet. One footage that really hit me hard is that how we extract the oil from tar sands. Such processes have heavily polluted our environment. After this realization, I asked myself, do I really want to continue doing what I'm doing right now, fighting more oil and gas? My answer was clearly come to me. No, I don't. I would like to do something even better, something more environmental friendly. Even the fact that our world now is still relying on fossil fuel consumption, but I strongly believe that it could be a way that we can make this oil and gas industry better and more greener. So, as I know that only goodwill of mine is not enough to make a change or impact to the community. That's why I'm here, being as a Fulbrighter today. If talking about climate community, I'm just a no one in the community. I suspected that if I were applying the university on my own, it would be very difficult to get an offer from the university. But by mentioning Fulbright in my resume was a totally different story. So today is just the beginning of my adventurous future. To keep myself being on track, I have set up my Fulbright mission statement. Within the next 5 years, I will be a paleoclimatologist who promotes climate change advocacy through a strong network of Fulbrighters. Besides research, I would like to support international collaboration in paleoclimate studies and make scientific findings more digestible to the public. I know that we couldn't get rid of many of climate denials and never will. However, I strongly believe that there are so many ways that we can do it at our personal level, like saying no to the plastic bags every time we go to the supermarket or 7-Eleven, or just bringing your own tumbler or mug every time you go to the coffee shop. So, I urge all of you to change the way you see the climate change problem by making it as close to you as your personal issues and handling it as careful as planning your children's future, as our actions today will impact their lives in years to come. It's never too late to follow your passion, so don't be afraid of taking a risk or making a change in your life. As King Stephen said to us on Monday, get comfortable of being uncomfortable. Lastly, I would like to encourage all of you, the 2018 Fulbright grantee, to start your Fulbright journey with a clear end in your mind by writing your own Fulbright mission statement and make it come true. Thank you very much.